No more criminal charges for a Hartford teenager who was tasered by police this summer. This after national rallies and protests over two grand jury decisions not to charge police officers involved in deadly incidents. Family members and friends of Luis Anglero rallied outside of the courtroom this morning, and News 8's Ken Pierce was there.
In August, Hartford police tasered an unarmed teenager. Ever since then, protesters have been calling for the officer who did it to be charged for using excessive force and for the charges to be dropped against the teenager. Today, one of those things happened.
Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands down! Don't tase!
Protesters compared what Hartford police did in August to what happened in Ferguson and Staten Island. Unarmed 18-year-old Luis Anglero approached a detective who fires his taser at him, sending him falling straight back, hitting his head on the ground. Police say he was threatening the detective's safety and did not follow instructions. Anglero was charged with breach of peace and interfering with police.
These are trumped-up charges. He wasn't doing anything. He came up to the officer, and the officer stunned him.
Protesters stood outside the courthouse in the rain, calling for those charges to be dropped. After just moments inside, Anglero and his attorney came back out victorious.
I was saying from day one that we were confident that the truth would come out and that my client would be exonerated of all charges that were put before him. And in fact, he was today.
The detective who fired the taser has already been cleared of any wrongdoing, and protesters say that still needs to be addressed.
As you see, he wasn't indicted for what he did, so it's in his policy. He did what he was supposed to do, and we can't be mad at a man doing what he's supposed to do. But at the same time, the community and the faith leaders and everybody has to get together and talk about the policies that are in place for an incident like this.
Anglero is still suffering from hitting his head. He has simpler things on his mind.
Thankful for all the people that supported me and got me to see justice. So I'm just happy to be living another day.
Now, the charges weren't dropped in open court. It was behind closed doors, and when the lawyer came out and told all the protesters who'd been so angry out here earlier today that the charges had been nollied, there was as much celebrating as there was anger out here before. In Hartford, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.